There are so many ways to parent a child, and this one is very important to me because it's non parenting, it's neglect. It's neglect of your child. The reason why it's so important to me is because the person who is neglecting their child may not even be listening to this conversation or have no interest in parent coaches or parenting styles. They just don't want to be a parent at all. Now, being a neglectful parent may be a foreign word to you, but it's basically largely letting the child fend for themselves or letting them do what they want to do because you want to be their friend or you don't want conflict in their life. So you're a neglectful parent. You just pass them off to somebody, or you let them have candy or work on their device all day long. And I call it a device. I mean, it's called a tablet, but you let them work on their tablet just so they can leave you alone or get out of your face. So when you're a neglectful parent, this has a long lasting emotion or feeling for that child when they grow up. They are an enabler, or they get abused, or they're looking for love in all the wrong places because they are getting mentally abused, physically abused, emotionally abused, or verbally abused. Now, I never even thought that there was a verbal abusive type of person until I grew up and I lived with one. That self-esteem, or they always are talking bad about you and you just think that you can change, or maybe you can just change just a little bit and maybe they'll say something nice the next time go around. But that's not going to happen, and we need to watch what we say in front of our children. Now, if you are falling in this spectrum of a neglectful parent, either you need to change your ways or you need to say, listen, I need help. This is not what I was cracked up to be, a parent. So let's talk about abuse. If you grew up in this type of household and you are a neglectful person, or you are living with emotional abuse, physical abuse, verbal abuse, then you need to get out of that situation, because you always think that that person's going to change, and it's not going to happen. The only person you can change is yourself. The reason why that person is acting the way that they're acting is because that's the way they were raised. They were probably raised in an abusive household. So all they know is abuse. So I'm just going to say it like this. If you are in this type of household and you are being physically abused, you need to leave. And I know it's scary. It's scary for everyone to be out there on their own and not have that support, or, not be loved, or, you've been in this relationship for 6 years and you just don't know where to turn or what to do. Walk away. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be hard, but in the long run, it is going to be something that will save your life.